carriage of liquefied gases in bulk. Survey requirements for ships carrying liquefied gases in bulk under the International Gas Carrier (IGC) Code. These ships transport hazardous cargo such as LNG, LPG, ammonia, and other liquefied gases that require specialized containment systems and stringent safety measures. The survey requirements discussed are based under the Harmonized System of Survey and Certification (HSSC) 2017. The objective of these surveys is to ensure that gas carriers maintain the highest standards of structural integrity, cargo containment, fire safety, environmental protection, and crew safety throughout their operational life. Regulatory framework. The carriage of liquefied gases in bulk is governed primarily by the IGC Code. This code establishes detailed requirements for ship construction, cargo containment systems, pressure and temperature control arrangements, cargo piping systems, fire protection, ventilation, instrumentation, and personnel protection. Compliance with these requirements is demonstrated through the International Certificate of Fitness for the Carriage of Liquefied Gases in Bulk. To obtain and maintain this certificate, ships undergo 4 statutory surveys: the initial survey, annual survey, intermediate survey, and renewal survey. Together, these surveys provide continuous verification that the vessel remains fit for carrying liquefied gas cargoes safely. The certification cycle. The International Certificate of Fitness follows a 5-year certification cycle. The process begins with the initial survey before the vessel enters service. Annual surveys are conducted every year to confirm the validity of certificates, records, and the overall condition of the ship. Around the 2nd or 3rd anniversary date, an intermediate survey is conducted, incorporating all annual survey requirements and adding more detailed examinations of electrical systems, ventilation systems, and alarms. At the end of the 5-year period, a comprehensive renewal survey is carried out before a new certificate is issued. This systematic cycle ensures continuous monitoring and verification of safety standards throughout the ship's operational life. Initial Survey Part 1. Plan and Design Review. The initial survey starts with a thorough examination of the ship's plans and designs before construction begins. Surveyors verify cargo containment arrangements, cargo handling systems, vapor control arrangements, gauging systems, and filling limits. They also assess ship arrangement and stability aspects such as freeboard, segregation requirements, and damage survival capability. Safety systems, including fire protection, electrical installations, and ventilation arrangements, are reviewed. Finally, automation systems and arrangements for using cargo as fuel are examined. This design review ensures that the vessel complies with all IGC Code requirements before construction proceeds. Initial Survey Part 2. Construction and installation checks. Once construction is underway, surveyors conduct detailed inspections during construction and installation. Cargo tanks undergo internal examinations, non-destructive testing, pressure testing, and verification of secondary barrier integrity. Cargo piping systems, pressure relief valves, and expansion joints are inspected and tested. Emergency shutdown systems are verified to ensure they can automatically stop cargo pumps and compressors when required. Fire protection systems such as water spray, dry powder systems, hydrants, and fire mains are tested. Ventilation systems, gas detection systems, oxygen monitoring arrangements, and cargo tank alarms are also examined. The survey concludes with witnessing the first cool-down, loading, and discharge operations. Initial Survey Part 3. Documentation verification. Before the Certificate of Fitness can be issued, all required documentation must be available on board. This includes loading and stability information booklets, damage survival capability information, cargo-specific carriage data, approved cargo operations manuals, and records related to pressure relief valve settings. Where applicable, alternative design documentation, vent system evaluation certificates, and approved stability instruments are also verified. Surveyors ensure that the vessel carries a copy of the IGC Code or equivalent national regulations. Proper documentation provides the operational guidance necessary for safe cargo operations throughout the vessel's service life. Annual Survey Part 1. Certificates and Records Review. The annual survey begins with a review of statutory certificates and records. Surveyors verify the validity of safety certificates, radio certificates, load line certificates, safety management certificates, and security certificates. Environmental certificates related to pollution prevention, ballast water management, energy efficiency, air pollution, and anti-fouling systems are also checked. Crew certification and minimum safe manning requirements are verified. Additionally, gas carrier-specific records such as the Certificate of Fitness, cargo operation manuals, pressure relief valve records, cargo containment performance records, and stability information are reviewed to ensure ongoing compliance with regulatory requirements. Annual Survey Part 2, Structure and Equipment Examination. The second part of the annual survey focuses on the condition of the ship's structure and equipment. Surveyors inspect cargo control rooms, airlocks, gas domes, escape routes, cargo piping systems, pressure relief valves, and inert gas arrangements. Electrical equipment located in hazardous areas is examined to ensure safe operation. Firefighting systems, including fixed installations, water spray systems, dry powder systems, fire pumps, and firefighters' equipment are tested. Ventilation systems are checked for satisfactory performance, while personal protective equipment, breathing apparatus, first aid arrangements, and decontamination facilities are verified to ensure crew safety during cargo operations. The intermediate survey is conducted approximately midway through the certificate period and includes the full scope of the annual survey. In addition, 6 specialized checks are carried out. Surveyors confirm electrical bonding between pipelines, cargo tanks, and the hull. Electrical equipment and cables located in hazardous areas are examined, and insulation resistance tests are conducted. Dry chemical powder fire extinguishing systems undergo blow-through testing using dry air. Ventilation fan spare parts are verified, and heating arrangements for steel structures are examined. Finally, surveyors witness high-level cargo tank alarm testing during the first full cargo loading after dry docking. These additional checks provide deeper assurance of the ship's safety systems. The renewal survey is the most comprehensive survey in the certification cycle. It includes the full scope of the intermediate survey together with additional invasive inspections. Surveyors examine cargo tank insulation systems and supporting structures to verify their condition and effectiveness. The secondary barrier system is assessed to ensure continued protection against cargo leakage. Selected cargo tanks undergo internal examination to confirm structural integrity and detect any deterioration or defects. Upon satisfactory completion of all requirements, a new international certificate of fitness is issued, enabling the vessel to continue operations for another 5-year certification period. Personnel protection equipment. Personnel protection is a fundamental requirement throughout every survey stage. Surveyors verify the availability and condition of protective clothing, respiratory protection, and eye protection for crew members involved in cargo operations. At least 3 complete safety sets must be carried on board for work in gas-filled spaces. Compressed air supplies, spare air bottles, compressors, and charging arrangements are checked. Medical equipment, stretchers, oxygen resuscitation devices, and first aid arrangements must be available and operational. Emergency escape equipment, eye wash stations, and decontamination facilities are also examined to ensure rapid response capability in case of accidental gas exposure. The most important lesson from these survey guidelines is that certification is a continuous process rather than a one-time approval. The IGC Code and the International Certificate of Fitness govern the design, construction, and operation of gas carriers throughout their service life. 4 survey types, initial, annual, intermediate, and renewal, form a structured 5-year cycle of verification. Critical systems such as cargo containment, emergency shutdown systems, fire protection, ventilation, gas detection, and personnel protection are repeatedly inspected to ensure continued reliability. Renewal surveys provide an additional level of assurance through internal tank examinations and secondary barrier assessments, helping to identify hidden defects before they compromise safety. Conclusion. The survey regime for liquefied gas carriers represents one of the most rigorous inspection systems in maritime transportation. Through systematic verification of design, construction, equipment, operations, and crew safety arrangements, the IMO ensures that gas carriers continue to transport hazardous liquefied gases safely, efficiently, and in compliance with international standards. Thank you for watching this video. For further details, please view our video on IGC Code. For more marine topics, please visit the channel Marine Buddies. Your feedback is extremely important for improving the content of this channel.